And we're live. So I've come to the charts here a bit later due to my scheduling, and let's just have a look through the instruments. I've definitely missed the first opportunity here to go long. Okay, so there is a long on ES at 307.25. So I'm going to place an order there. 307.25. NQ. Thing is, the market's gone up so much. So up 2.45%. NQ. Let's have a look. $381.50. $381.50. Is that right? 381.50. RTY. Seems we must have had some news here. Some significant news at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Not sure. There's nothing on the economic calendar. Okay, let's have a look. RTY. Okay. RTY 81.9 on RTY. 81.9.
Order submitted.
Who knows if we're going to get filled there. I've got a level around the 82s, so not sure. YM. Let's have a look. Okay, the setup was 414. Is that right? Yeah. 414 on YM.
Order submitted.
Today may be a significant losing day. And let's see here. Okay, gold would be a secondary entry. Secondary entry on gold at 55.8. 55. Okay. Oh, I see an issue here. 55.8. Who knows? Today may be the day my winning streak goes out the window. So 55.8 on gold. Okay. What am I in? I think I'm in RTY only. RTY. Let's go have a look at our targets over in RTY. $95.7. Why haven't I been triggered in the other instruments? Oh, goodness me. Oh my gosh, I thought it would be definitely triggered in... Oh my gosh, I thought I'd be definitely triggered in NQ. Goodness me. Also, how did it... Oh my gosh, not triggered in YM either. Okay. Who knows? Maybe these instruments will come back. So RTY, let's focus on that. 68.1. So I may have the same issue I had yesterday where I'm trying to be perfect in terms of the entries. Sometimes just hitting the order and paying the price may be enough, because price was around about the 20s there when I placed that order. Thought prices would definitely come back down to the 14s, and it didn't. Currently trading at 74s. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so let's see. 6. The target to the upside is 630. So there's a target to the upside, 630. Got previous day high sitting at 621. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Oh, I suppose that's a price I pay for coming to the charts a bit later today due to scheduling, but it is what it is. So we've got 630. Let's have a look at the other instruments. NQ. Goodness me. Oh my. I think I'm just going to have to mark it in with some of these instruments. NQ. Let's have a look what the target would have been. We're looking at 509.50. 509.50. 509.50 on NQ. Yes. But that didn't come close to being triggered. We're looking at 33. Oh my, would have hit the top. Oh, not quite. The target is up at 33.3. Oh, that's going to hit the target. Goodness me. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, it's 33. Okay, so let's come within a couple of ticks of that 33 level. RTY. Goodness me, this NQ. Look at that, 70 odd points. Goodness me. Okay, we've got YM. YM targets up at 630. Gold. Oh goodness. Guess I'm not going to be triggering gold either. Gold, the target is up at 61.4. Come on. Seems to be out of gold and ES. No, actually, ES is going to be close. Yeah. ES is actually closer. Goodness me. That would have been over 100 points. Probably gonna have to check the recordings here, but 129 points. If he gets that target. The margins are so small. The margins are so small. So it seems like this is going to be another day of missed opportunities here. Try not to be too disappointed. Try not to be too disappointed. I've got a perfect mark at the moment. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't ask for a better market. I could not. 3 ticks away. Could not ask for a better market. But I'm not making the most of opportunities, especially due to scheduling. Currently, NQ has a 727 point range, which is pretty incredible. Not unusual for the past couple of days. As you can see, there's our lows down there. This is where our highs are. Hmm. Let's think about this when I got to the charts. Probably NQ. ES wouldn't be triggered. RTY, yes. YM. I'd probably say definitely YM. Should have been in that. Not sure. No, gold I wouldn't have been in. So we'll see here. We'll see. Prices come within 2 ticks of the target on ES. Up at 33. We'll see if this market pulls back, gives me opportunity to get in. To go towards target. Quite a fairly significant pullback. Same again on NQ. From 463 would need to come all the way down to 381 to trigger me in to look for that move up to the 509s. But we'll see here. So this was a secondary entry on gold, and it seems that it's about to hit target here. Target was up at 61.4. $61.1. 2, 3, 5. There we go. So target would have been hit. Cancel that order. Cancel the order on gold. Both trades would have worked. Both trades would have worked out. I weren't here for both the primary and the secondary entry. Weren't here for the primary entry here on ES, but I've got the order sitting there. Prices come within 2 ticks of the target. NQ, a fair bit to target. RTY took the trade. After the news, this market's been struggling to break those highs, so which is somewhat problematic. Whatever happened at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, this market struggled to break those highs. Struggles to break those highs. Which is interesting. Matter of fact, I probably should look at with NQ up at 727 points. YM should be well over 1,000. No, only 816, which is interesting. Wonder if we're gonna get a two-way market. Market up, market down. Keep the order out there. So we still close bullish here on the 5. So this primary entry here on ES is still in play. Does look like we're going to get to that target at 33. NQ. So far above where the ideal entry was, down at 380. Currently trading at the 460s. So it's like 80 points above. Definitely won't be foaming now. RTY is a bit of a laggard. Gold has already hit target, so take that off for now. Keep an eye on ES. I don't know how many points we've traded on ES. Let's go have a look. Let's have a look at ES. We've had a 150 point range on ES, which is incredible, really. In order to trigger ES, we would need to pull back significantly. And that would require RTY to likely hit and go beyond its stop. So we'll see. We will see here. Did mention that we were in around the 82 level. So ES is closer to target. NQ has a fair way to go. RTY is at break even. Maybe YM would be the next one to trigger here on a pullback. Gold is going higher. Primary and secondary entries work in its favor. I don't think I'm going to take a third entry on gold. If we get the chance. think I may just let it go. Let's see, so no point watching YM. It's too NQ is just too far away. So let's think about maybe YM will trigger. We'll wait and see. Choose a bit low. So yes, this market looks like it's exhausted going to the upside here on YM. We've got a significant move to the upside. $600 odd points. Prices have stalled, so may just reverse. Okay. Let's see. YM. $198. You know, today may be the day I have a big losing day. Today may be the day where this green streak ends. Green streak may end today. Who knows? Oh, unreal. Wow. No way. You gotta be kidding me. How close did NQ come to my 8150 entry? We got to 84. Oh, come on. We got to 84 and now prices have retraced back up to above the 400s. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we get triggered here. Who knows? Like I said, the market could easily reverse and give me a very significant loss here today. So still a lot to take place. Ideally, I'd like to be triggered in NQ. This is interesting. Is this market about to reverse and give me a significant loss? It was gone up quite a significant amount today. Unreal. So we've 82.75. Not very far away from my entry, down at 81.50. Being a little bit dogmatic here, waiting for the 81.50, but rules are rules, right? Still quite a significant way away from ES. Yeah, on this push down, we're probably going to be triggered here at the 81.50. Let's see what's happening. Gold is pulling back a little bit. Seeing around break even on YM. RTY did say had the difficulties getting through the highs from whatever news it was at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So a pullback on ES and NQ probably going to have more of an effect on RTY due to its relative weakness. So may likely be stopped out here. Still could be stopped out on NQ and ES as well. So let's see. So the lows are 82.75 target. Well, the entry point is 81.50. Let me just have a look here. Need to keep an eye on this. Okay. Haven't seen anything yet to scare me out of the position. So we'll see if we do get triggered here at the 81.50s. Currently down 12. I would, my gosh, imagine that if we were to come down to the 82.75s with its entry point of 81.50 and not be triggered. Market was to turn around and get all the way up to the 509. That'll be a little bit frustrating, but it's just the way how these things work themselves out. RTY position is not looking very good. Thinking about whether to maybe close the RTY position a little bit early due to its relative weakness. I'm thinking about it. May not do it though. Well, we've had a good run. So even if this is the day that we have a big sizable pullback in our P&L, we've had a good run over the past 6 days or so. So, you know, at some point there was going to be a day where I would have a fairly significant loss. Okay. Okay, let's 128. Oh, come on. What is... Okay. So we're in. ES is not triggered yet. Yeah, this RTY. I'm thinking about it. Let's go have a look at the RTY chart. Let's see. Got a level down at 70 that we could retrace to. Follow the rules, right? Well, I'm thinking about it. NQ, let's have a look. Let's have a look at NQ. 53.50, that's correct. Yes, hasn't been triggered yet. RTY, relative weakness wise. Let's go look at the RTY chart. Let's see. Problem is, so we've had, let's see. Yeah, this definitely looks like he wants to come down to the 70 here on RTY. Definitely looks like it wants to come down to the 70s at least. If I get out early, it's not part of the plan. At the same time, we've had difficulties getting above the highs. Had difficulties getting above the highs after the news. Well, the order is still sitting there at 307. We've got down to 309.25, so 2 points away from being triggered in ES. Like I said, I just have a feeling that today may be the day that our strategy doesn't work. Maybe today's the day. We'll walk away with a significant loss. At the moment, I've got over 200 at risk, over 200 points of risk. I've got 128 here on NQ. ES hasn't triggered yet. RTY, how many points have I got? 34. So we've got nearly like 160 there. And YM. Gone over 54 there. So between the YM and the RTY, I've got 89 plus the 128 on NQ. That's 217, and that does not include ES, which is about to trigger. We will see here. So that move up is being dumped on RTY. It's got the relative weakness. You know what? I'm just going to close it. Closing the RTY early. It's not a part of the system to close it early. But at the same time, Don't like the fact that it's got the relative weakness. Couldn't break the highs from whatever news that happened at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Having prices come down across the board, so decide to get out of RTY. You know, in hindsight, this may seem like the wrong decision. So we had our stop. Completely forgot where it was. Around 68 something. Let me just have a look. Stop was at 68.1. Let's just see. Of course, if the stop is triggered, then getting out would be the right thing. Of course, if the market was to turn around and get to target, then second guessing the whole thing would have been the wrong thing. Taking a 17.5 loss when those profits on the table. So what I'm going to do now is have a look for the target. And I was at 95.7. Can't believe I haven't put that in there. This is odd. Very odd of me not to put the target in. So that's where the target would have been. Up at 95.7. Decide to get out of the position. Struggled to break above the highs. Still weakness across the different indexes. Thought prices wasn't that far down to the stop, so decided to get out around about that 75 mark. Stop was down at 68.1. Yep, 68.1. Currently now price is trading at the pretty much 78 level, so getting out seemed to have been the incorrect decisions for the time being. So we'll see. We'll see here. We're in the trade for, was that 40 minutes? I guess so. Unbelievable. How close did we come? 0825. So we came within 4 ticks of an entry there on ES. Within 4 ticks. So we got an entry down at the 307.25. Looking for a move up to the 33. Oh, don't start doing that. Don't start moving orders about. Do we have... I wonder if we've got an issue. Oh, we've got an issue here. Yeah, that's the issue. Okay. That's fine. You can see that. Oh my word. 4 ticks from target. Now we're at 17. Could have been up 10 points. Was significant damage to the realized P&L. But we accept it. There we are. We've accepted it. So gold just pulled back. No, we're not gonna work gold too much here. Although there's no reason not to. Certainly tempting to get back into RTY seeing this move here. Certainly tempting. Be getting in at a better price. But I've already made the decision to get out early, so if I was to get back in, price was to come down to the stop, it would be a bit of overtrading on my part, so I'm just going to have to accept it. Now, I didn't follow the rules, even if prices turn around and hit the target up at 95.7. Just accept it and hope to learn from it. But of course, if price turns around, hits the stop, I'll feel like a genius. Now ES, oh my word, it's up at 19. Goodness me. So from the lows there at 308.25, 4 ticks from my target, we're already up at 19. Goodness me. So the realized 18 would have been wiped out pretty much here. So we could have added 18 to this. Would have been up nearly 50 now. Almost at break even on YM. We'll see how this whole thing goes. Anything can still happen. These markets could easily turn around and stop me out, resulting in a significant loss. So I'm definitely not counting my chickens, as that saying goes. But we'll see. We will see. So we're looking at, if all targets are hit, we're looking at 128 plus. I suppose we can't count on that. Plus 54, potentially. So looking at about 182. Minus 17. Now looking at net 165. That's only if everything was to hit target. Like I said, the temptation is to get into this RTY. Temptation is definitely there. It's definitely there. Especially after not being triggered here. No, we just hit 21. Goodness me, how likely are we to take out the lows and head back up? How likely is that? Hoping that a takeout of the highs on ES also means a takeout of the highs here on NQ. And we see price hit that 470. Quick breaking run to the 500s and potentially that 509. Should be 509.50. I've got it at 509.75. Let's see. See, we're making that run. There we are. And I'm not in it. Talk myself out of it. Realize the loss. We'll wait. Try to stay patient. Just never know. Maybe an opportunity. Quick flush down. Quick buy up. Of course, it would be nice to pick up what essentially would be let's see, we're at the point of control, so who knows? Who knows here, right? Potentially 26 points. So that's potentially 65 overall points. Okay. Well, this point of control on ESB, the catalyst that gives me my biggest losing day. So we came into these lows that were bought from 4 ticks. Such small margins. Margins are so incredibly small. Of course, if I was in here, been very good over here. See, I'm only around break even on this position. Most of this is being carried by NQ. Pretty much all of it's being carried by NQ as YM struggles. YM struggles. Possible justification for this would be to buy the 70s. Just thinking out loud. Buying the 70s, stop at the 68s to target the 95s. As we can see here, being carried over. Just hit 47 there overall. You know what, let's not pay attention to this. Let's keep a look at the total. Because we have to realize that we've realized the minus 18 there. So, looking at 33 means NQ is going significantly in our favor, which means that ES, goodness me, just 4 ticks. Those are the small margins. 4 ticks. Now there is a risk of this hitting the target at 33, while NQ would still have a fair bit to go towards that 509.75. There is that risk. There is that risk. So we just hit 37. We had to close the position here. Would be up on beyond even yesterday's count. So let's just see, potentially. For it to hit target on both, we are looking at 182. We then have to take off the 18. Plus some commissions, maybe up 160 on the day for it to hit target on YM and NQ. But YM's so far away from target. I'm not even sure if that's going to get to target today. That's a problem. It doesn't seem to want to go up there. Seems to be a dearth of momentum. Hmm. Oh, well, well. Today may be the day. We've had a bit of a stall. Struggling to head higher. Hmm. 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 So we've seen this struggle here on YM. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? Hmm. I'm just gonna close the YM position there. Not a fan of this price action. Been in this consolidation for a long time, coming down, so I'll wait. So YM, we're looking for a move up to the 630s. Lost 15 there. Hmm. Again, similar to the RTY position. In hindsight, this may prove to be the wrong decision. I've realized 33 across the closing the RTY position and the YM position. Why am I closing these positions? Is it a fear of loss that's stopping me from staying in these positions? Because it's not part of the plan. It's certainly not part of the plan. So,
Order submitted.
you know what?
Order submitted.
Let's put our YM. Where's the original? The original stop. 198. One. What I'm going to do is get back in and follow the plan. Both RTY and YM. And if it means I'm stopped out, then so be it. Because getting out both the positions, it's not part of the plan. And if I start deviating away from the plan, I'm not going to get good data for the strategy. I'm not going to get good data. See, you've still not been triggered here. Goodness me. Look at that. Still not being triggered in the ES. So at the moment, this whole thing is being carried by NQ. And just like that, ES is all the way back up to 20. Like 13 points. Some thinking my instinct is telling me that this market wants to roll over. It's not a part of the plan though. And when I say the market, I mean across the board. Well, look at this. I could have got back in. Nearly back at break even right now. $55, we're up at $4.15. My original entry point would be back at break even now. Would not have realized that amount. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Seems like this is going to be a long day. Well, how can I... trying to think. If we make 2 windows... Come on. Oh, of course. Of course, of course, of course. On YM. Of course. Let the bad habits come back in here. Possibly going to cost me. We'll see. Who knows if this market turns around. It doesn't matter if you have a big losing day. You've had several big winning days. It's just the equivalent of giving back 1 day's profit. Look at that. We've gone all the way up to 25. Okay. So we've realized 2 losses, which should not have been realized. I should actually be up now on YM. So I've realized 15 should have been minus, put 15 onto this, should have been up, well, that would have been unrealized 47. And this entire realized, oh my word, this realized P&L should be completely avoided because we would have been up on RTY if we didn't get out early. We would have been up on YM if we didn't get out early. So this here should be added to this. So it would have been up 67. But I'm not, because I try to second guess myself, not follow the rules. And now, instead of possibly getting a 200 point day, definitely going to be over 100 or so. Not over 100, that's not right. If we pick up 128 on NQ, which is a big if, we've lost 33 there. So it'd be definitely under 100. Don't think this is coming back to trigger us in at 307.25. Don't believe that's the case. If anything, we can get to that 33 before we get to that 307, but we'll wait and see. Look at that. Goodness me. Goodness me. You know what? We'll just accept this as a 33 mistake. This 33 point mistake here. We'll just have to accept it, not get too disappointed, not feel FOMO. Just have to accept it. Such small margins. Margins are so small. Stay away from these interferences. Stay away. How did I? Well, let's see. I've only got the one position on, which is NQ. So RTY, I've got an order seen at 72.2. Let's go. So that's unlikely to be triggered. I've got the 95.7. Come on. Come on. Look at this. Would have been up 90, over 90, if I didn't get out of the positions early. Would have been up over 90, 96. Goodness me. If I did not get out of those positions early. This is great. This is fantastic. Look at that. Oops, something was triggered. Let's see. Was that 33? Yep. We've hit the target on. We've hit the target on ES 33. So price came pretty close to our target. The closest being 4 ticks from our target. Our entry. Price has just hit 33, 33.25. So that target would have been hit. We cancel the order. Cancel the order over there. Now we wait for a secondary entry on ES. YM. Goodness me. We're up at 500. Oh, got out. Ah, look at that. We've just gone over 100 points there. We're up to the 520s. I was in at 414. Didn't like the consolidation pullback there. Took the loss. Unnecessary. There was no reason to get out. And now we're seeing price into the 530s. So could have been up over 100 points. Well over 100 here. 33 onto that. So RTY. Again, we've exited down here. Realized minus 17.5. Currently seeing price trade up at the 88s. Original target 95.7. Original target up at the 630s here. ES has already hit its target at 33. NQ, we've got a target sitting up at 509.75. It should be 509.50. Let me just make the adjustments here. I need to figure out how I can make the adjustments on these orders. 509.50. $509.50. So I'll keep the order, even though they're unlikely to be triggered on RTY and YM until the targets are hit. Then I can start to focus on secondary entries. On ES, again, our target was hit, so we can now focus on secondary entries. We do have yesterday's high sitting up around the 360s. Not sure if we're going to get there. We'll wait for a pullback to see if we get the opportunity to go long. So we've hit 76 previously. That would be about 50 points from target. Yeah, that's about right. Into the 60s. Yeah, close to 50 points. So we continue to wait here. Oh my word. Oh goodness me. Oh, matter of fact, this would be the signal. Gold. Secondary entry. Well, third entry. $66.6. Decide to take this third entry on gold. 66 point. Degree of risk. There's a good degree of risk associated with this. 456. Come on. Oh, these are gonna absolutely cane me. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's try and fix it. I'm just gonna try and fix this here. Alright, there is a degree of risk with this trade, but we'll see. $56. Okay, we'll see if we get to. Should look at that. We'll see if we get to this 466.6. Not sure. Degree of high risk associated with this trade due to the time of day we're taking it. Close to 130 on gold, which tends to die off in volatility. Closer we get to about, say, 2:30 New York time. But we'll see here if we can break out above these highs. Would be session highs, yeah. Get to that 466.6. Have a look at NQ. NQ is going in our favor a fair bit. Looking for that 0950. Goodness me, look at this YM. And the RT, oh my, and this RTY, you see we've just gone above 101, unrealized, but there we are, we just hit 68. Look at this, could have avoided that, would have been well into the profits here. Yes, so into the 70s. Got as high as 84. Let's hit 74 there. Gold trades going for us. On the secondary entry. ES hasn't provided a secondary entry as yet. Currently testing the most immediate highs around 63.4 on gold. Let's see if we can get through that. Got through those highs. The very next significant highs are around about at 64 level. That's the current highs a day. Could have some sell orders up there. Trying to stick with the plan this time. You can see we're up at 90. If we're to close all positions here, we'd be up at 91. So we're currently testing those highs there at 64. Again, significant because it is the higher day. Ideally, we'd like to see us break it and continue to the upside towards that 66.6. There is a possibility sellers could hang around there and just drive this market down and stop me out. I believe I just saw 92. I'm not sure. Let's just see how we're pushing on NQ. Yep, up at 95, 97, 98. Oh, come on. Looking at that 0950. Hoping this isn't where they're going to pull back here. Hoping that we have enough momentum to take us up towards the '0950s here. So it broke through the 64s. We just hit above the 500s, 501, 502, 3, pulling back a little bit from the 503s. Just seeing we hit 99. Seeing that pullback. I'm going to try to take off out of the 503s here. If we can get back up to the 503s. Try to take off at the 503s and get back in. Oh, goodness me. Was that the push? Seeing that selling come back into gold. Above the 64s there. 64.4. Is this going to be the double top? Who knows? Come on. So the target was up at the 0950s. We hit the 33s and we pulled back. You know what? We can take it off there. Take it off there. Realize a gain of 108.50. And let's see what the execution. We got out at 90. Let's see if we can get back in. Down at, let's just say 76.50. I'm going to try getting back at 76.50 here. Maybe I'm trying to be too smart. Maybe I should have just stuck with the, look at that. Definitely trying to be too smart. Look at that, 08. Yeah, we're definitely going to get the 0950s here. 08s again. So I got out at 90, left 16, well, nearly 20 points on the table, actually, looking at it. Oh, goodness me. Now gold is pulling back. Gold is pulling back. Realized 75. What is that? Oh my gosh, it's got up to that 0950. YM's coming to target. So to RTY. Goodness me. Second guessing this whole thing. We're up at 13, 15. Now we've got gold coming all the way back. Off the highs. Goodness me. So we've hit that 0950. Definitely left those 16 points on the table. Again, just not following the rules. Like when it was pulling back, there's no reason to get out. I've got out at 90 thinking we're going to get a deeper pullback so I could get in and target the 0950s. But as we can see here, price is up to 17 and continuing. Yeah, definitely left quite a bit on the table there. What's ES doing? By the 44s. We did say ES has room up to potentially the 60s. RTY's come within a couple of ticks of the target of 95.7. YM, the level we're looking at is up at the 630s. Still some room to go. But would have been up over 200. It's a day of leaving a lot of profits on the table. Now I've got the gold trade that's not in my favor at the moment. Tested the highs, bearish candle. Could still potentially lose another 20 off the top. Over 20 actually, more like 25 if I get stopped out. We'll see. NQ back at 09. Got up to 18, we can see there. Now, in reality, I shouldn't try to get back in as the 0950s have been hit. I'm going to do something very risky here and try to get in at the 7650s. Leave that order out there. See if I get picked up. And maybe I should just stick with getting back in at 90 actually. Maybe get back in at the 90s and take the profits that were there. Because maybe price won't retrace all the way down to the 7650s. Seems like a good area, that 7650. So, what would I be looking at? Let's see. Retracements to the 7650. I'm looking to get back out at the 0950 is the original target that I did not take because I tried to second guess the market as it retraced. Now, this market may not pull all the way back to the 7650. We've pulled back so far to 93 and we're seeing buyers keep this market all the way up. See? So 90 up to the 09s. It's like 20 points, isn't it? So this market just wants to head higher. See any sort of buying down there. Like I said, there is a risk with this if I do get triggered that we already hit the target of the 0950s. There is that risk. The problem I've got over here on the gold is this has been hanging around a little bit too much for my liking. Because we're about to get a second bearish candle after a test of the highs. Ideally, I'd like to see a breakout. This seems like it's going to be a bit of a double top. Gone negative. We'll let it play itself out. If we get stopped out, lose 20 off there, so be it. Let's try to get in around the 7650s here. Try to pick up the 0950s, the original target. We'll see. Not part of the plan. But neither was getting out early here. Leaving 20 points on the table. Certainly was not. In reality, probably should target that 89 level. Because that's where I got out. Let's see. Let's do 7650 though. See, still getting bought back up. Not seeing a pullback on RTY to get in a secondary entry. What's gold doing? Oh, come on. I don't think I'm going to get back. Oh, goodness, it's at 15. See, with the strength of how much this market's going up, it certainly feels tempting to just FOMO in long, look to pick up 20 points to get the across the two trades, yet 128.50. But doing so, buying higher, FOMOing in, trying to avoid that. And this was a very avoidable trade. Why did I get out? I don't have an idea. Similar to the RTY and the YM. Just trying to second guess the market. We can see there we lost 17.5 there, which was avoidable. And we lost 15 there, which was avoidable. All because I've tried to second guess the market. I would have been in some significant profits at the moment. Would have been nearly to target on, well, pretty close to target on YM and almost at target on RTY. But for some reason today, it's not as bad as yesterday, but some reason today, been snatching up profits. Snatching up profits. So we'll see here. Back again, I did say this is a high risk trade if we do get triggered back down at 76.50, because we've already hit the target of the 509.50. So we'll see. There's no reason to bank on a bounce at that level. We can see here that 0950 is pretty close to the highs, up at 18. So it's banking on a bounce pretty close to this level. So we'll see. Matter of fact, NQ is now eligible for re-entry signals. Re-entry signals are down at 60s though. What's going on over on gold? Gold is still hanging around. Back on. This market doesn't seem to want to pull back from the 500s here. Does not seem to want to pull back. And that's where the FOMO comes in. Thinking I could easily get the 20 points I'm looking for. Simply by just going long. Just off this move to the upside. That's where the temptation is. But if the market was to turn around, I'd kick myself. I'll be very disappointed. I've already made a bit of a getting out early here, not realizing all the profits, getting out early here, realizing losses unnecessary. 7650 to the, maybe I don't target the 0950s here. Maybe I target 97. Maybe that's what I do. Or 98.75 or something. Yeah, probably 98.75. Okay, so gold is going against me. Let's see what's happening over on gold. This seems like it wants to do the 20 points up without the pullback. Without the pullback. Look at that. Further this goes up. What's RTY doing? RTY is pulling back a little bit. YM seems like he wants to head higher. What's going on here? Gold was just up. Keep an eye on gold here. Well, there's no point keeping an eye on gold. We're going to let these trades work themselves out. If I get stopped out, we lose 25 off. We'll be up 50 on the day. Oh, come on. See, thought about it at 15, still thinking about it. Just to get those 20 points. ES still got 15 points up to the 60s. Matter of fact, where is the high? Previous day's high on. Hold on. The previous day high here is up at 50, up at 60. So maybe that's what we're targeting here on NQ. Maybe the market wants to go up towards the 60. Go retest the previous day's high. Up at you know what? I'm gonna go long. I'm gonna go long. I may come to regret this. And I'll try to pick up 21. So the previous day's high is up at 60, so and there I am, long at the very highs. Long at the very highs. This is so I'll just admit this is a FOMO long, thinking prices want to retest the previous day's high, looking to pick up those 20 points that I didn't pick up because I closed the position early on NQ. So now I'm targeting the 43.75. 43.75. Let FOMO get the best of me. Okay, so gold is going in my favor, but really it's this NQ position, because it poses the most significant risk. This market could turn around at any point below this previous day's high. There's no guarantee prices will get up there. Absolutely none at all. If anything, it's more likely to turn around before getting there because the level's just so obvious. But we'll see. I'm hoping that my target being below the level would be enough for it to $4.36. Oh, that's where my stop is anyway. So we got to 29, so that's about, oh my gosh, man, such a bad entry. Definitely should have targeted the 15s. Just hit 30, so about 14 or so points away. Oh, goodness me. Definitely should have waited for the 15s. Oh, come on. Goodness me. What's gold doing? Hoping that gold works itself out. To back to break even just like that. See, there we are down at 15. Down to 11. I did say the level seemed a little bit too obvious. What's gold doing? Gold is at least going in my favor. If I pick up the gold, that's 25. But that doesn't help over here where I'm looking at 87. That's very bad risk reward, isn't it? It is. Over a FOMO trade. So we're risking the entire day's profit, really, over the entire day's profit, because we've only realized 75 essentially. We're going to pick up 87. That would make us a loser. And the gold trade, there's no guarantee that this is going to hit target. Absolutely none at all. Of course, if we pick up the gold trade, that's 25. That brings us up to 100. If we pick up the NQ trade, potentially brings us up to 120 or so. At that point, I have to just walk away, I'd say. Yeah, 120, I'll probably have to walk away because I traded like rubbish, to be honest. This FOMO trade, what is that about? Maybe we just get out. Yeah. I'm thinking of the getting out would be just similar to the YM and RTYs where I've realized losses when I didn't have to. Okay. Most of the P&L we've got at the moment is down to gold. This YM, I'm in at 22. Maybe I get out at 22, get back in at closer to 10. And then that way, the target would only be like 33 or so. It's not that far away. It's not that far away. See? Hmm. $64.6. Let's set an alert up there. Hoping that these buyers can actually just drive us up to that 44 level. The buyers that are coming in here can just drive us up to that 44. If we can pick up those 21, we'll be very happy. Very, 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 very happy. Although I need to really look at myself here. If I'm able to escape, I really need to have a look at myself. Not following the plan. And then FOMOing in. I thought I'd seen the last of the FOMO. He's even 87. Just come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Getting in at 22.75. What is that about? FOMOing in. Let's really have a look at this. Like, am I really risking 80 to make 20? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. All because of the FOMO of not realizing my entire profit from taking profits early. Hmm. Oh, come on. They're going to work inverse of one another. When one goes up, the other comes down. Goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Okay. So we'll pick up the 20, hopefully. We can pick up the 21 because of the FOMO. And then this gold trade was actually a true entry, so it won't be too much of an issue if we get stopped out. Because we followed the rules, it's just a bit of a later entry. But ideally, would like to pick up the target here. I think we hit 35, was that? Yeah, hit 35, so about 6 points from target. 6? Are you for real? It's more like 8 points. Come on. Come on. Go pick that target up. We just hit 36, I just saw. Which is 7 points from target. These final 7 points. Just hit 47. 37, sorry, which is 6. Just over 6 points. 6 3/4 points. 5 3/4 at 38. 39. 4 and some change. Can we get 40? Oh, 43. Oh my word. 43. 3 ticks away from target. Goodness me. On that spike. 3 ticks away. New candle. Hoping we break the highs. Come on, man. The highs are 43.25. That's 2 ticks from target. Come on, just pick up those 2 ticks. Come on, 2 ticks from target. What's 2 ticks? Come on, just pick up those 2 ticks. Oh, come on. Surely can pick up these 2 ticks without retracing. Surely the momentum can take us up. Pick up those 2 ticks.
Target fell.
Thank goodness. Okay. So picked up 21. So I've realized this entire trade now. Picks up 1085 and the 21. So that's 128. That was a mistake on my part. RTY is coming towards target. YM's coming towards target. Took losses over here, which I should not have. Lost 30 or so points off that I should definitely not have lost. Okay, so over here, what we're looking at, we're hoping to pick up another nearly, so another 25 or so points, which should bring us up to about 120. 120 there. So I would ideally like, of course, we losing 4.8, so lose about 25, about 70 on the day. So if we get stopped out losing about 70, we'll be down to about realized 70 on the day. We'll definitely walk away at that point. Definitely walk away. But let's just have a look here. This is incredibly disappointing. We're in at 414 to where we are currently, 192, 192. That's 48, 48 onto my current 95. Plus the, what did we lose? 15. So I'll be up, oh, hold on. 143 plus 15 is like 158, isn't it? 158, so it would have been up 158 across those positions. RTY, we've lost 17. So we're in at 81.9. I might as well say 82. 12.4. 31 onto 158. Almost 190. Okay, so made an absolute hash of this one. Had to FOMO in. Didn't have to, but FOMO'd in. Could have left the trade to work, but there we are. Paid a bit more in commissions. ES wasn't triggered down at... Where was ES actually? Where was ES entry? Oh, 725. Didn't get down there. Missed out on 2 ticks. Took unnecessary loss. You know what? That's too close to target. I'm going to cancel the order here. And on RTY, I'm going to cancel the order here. And I'm going to continue to monitor my gold trade. Hoping that we can get up to that 466.6. Of course, we could lose. Anything can happen here. And if that is the case, that'll bring us down to about 70. Yeah, it'll bring us down to about 70, risking about 25 here. Of course, if we win, that puts another 25 on the top. Up 120 on the day. It isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. We said we were going to monitor both ES and NQ for pullback signals. Haven't had any yet, so we'll see. Definitely see. So looking to break the highs up at 64.5. Highs a day that we just pulled back from. Didn't reverse from there, pulled back. Going for another retest. Hopefully this time we do break out. Punish the sellers that punished us last time. And we see a quick run towards the 470s. That'd be pretty nice. But we gotta stay patient here. Got to stay patient. And of course anything can still happen. This market can just turn around and hit our stop. So there's no guarantee that we will be successful. Zero. Absolutely zero. But we do put the odds in our favor when we actually follow the plan. Unlike here. I should really move on. Feeling tired and mentally drained at the moment. Don't think I'll be taking pullback signals on ES and NQ. I just feel mentally fatigued. Definitely thinking I should just close this position. Get 110 on there. Close the position. Walk away. At the same time, I've got to follow the plan. We've seen what not following the plan today has resulted in. Realizing minus 33 loss. Even without those losses, say we didn't take any RTY or YM trades. Right? That 33 that we realize as a loss has taken away from our overall profits. Could have been up 128. But we're not. There we go. So brought those highs. Hoping that the sellers have gone on vacation as they're being punished again. Trying to short a market that's up. Hoping that we see the momentum here through 65s. Quick move up towards the 70s here. That's what I'd like to see. Would not like to see another spout of bearishness come back in, off breaking the highs a day, the most recent highs a day, which was only less than an hour ago. We do have market slowdown expected on commodities, especially gold here, in the next 17 or so minutes. So ideally we'd like to see the momentum get us up towards the 66.6 by 2:30 New York time. We'll continue to watch here. 65.2 I just saw. Pretty good if we could get 65.6 on this candle, which would mean we'd only require a dollar move up to the 66.6 in the next 10 or 15 minutes towards the 2:30. Maybe asking too much. So we had, there we go, about, where are we now? 17 seconds to go. Till the candle close, 10 seconds to go. 65.8. Hoping that we don't see a complete retracement of this candle on the next candle. Okay, next candle. Hoping the momentum continues. Hoping that this wasn't the push and now we get profit taking. Hoping that we can see one more push here. Close at 65.5. So we need a 1.1 push in the next 15 minutes. Definitely possible with the most recent momentum, but we'll see. Oh, come on. See, we've realized on 21, we're about 118. Hold on. Hold on a second here. I said 120. Actually, I'll have over 120 actually. Oh, okay. Let's see. I've had some alerts go off. I need to go see what they are. Oh my word. So YM would have hit target. There we are. So realized a 15 loss for the held position. Not try second guess myself. Would have realized profits there. RTY 94.7, targets 95.7. Still needs to get up there. And let's see. NQ is about to retest previous day's high. Up at 60s. Let's see. ES. Previous day high. Sitting up at 59. A little bit of a way to go. Oh, hold on. That's not right. A little bit of a way to go. Let's go back to our gold. Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, come on. Come seriously on, like, just go and get the 466. Come on. It's not asking much. We've retested the highs, pulled back. We had a significant pullback there, shallow pullback here, tested the highs again. Surely the momentum can take us up one candle above the highs. Surely we're not just going to keep, oh my gosh, especially with, look at that. We've just gone all the way up all day. Now, goodness me, so. Now the question is, do we adjust our stop to break even, to protect our profits, or do we be dogmatic, allow the trade to play itself out, even if it does pull back? How's it going to pull back from 65.8 below 64.8? I needed to go up $1 and he's pulled back over $1. Okay, okay. These things happen, I suppose. These things happen. So pull back almost $2. What in the world? Not gonna be too upset. Did say we could walk away today with either 120 or 70. So just have to accept that. Respect our stop. Although it is tempting to just adjust about $1 into profit. That way we'll walk away with like say 100. Well, maybe 100. But would adjusting our stop strangle the trade, or is that prudent risk management? Is that prudent risk management? We've got higher lows, breaking new highs. Do we want to second guess ourselves, especially after what we did over here? See, YM is currently at 650s. Oh, RTY is about to hit target. So we could add close to 200-point day here if we'd stuck to the plan. There's RTY. Let's make sure I've got an alert out there to notify me. Yes, I've got an alert out there. I'm not following the plan over there on these two trades, which would have hit target. Well, RTY pretty close, but makes taking profit or trailing my stop to into profit a lot more difficult because I didn't follow the plan over here. Proved costly. NQ almost proved costly again with the FOMO entry. Look at this. We're up at 117. Look how much we've pulled back. I think we were up at 120 at one point. See, I was expecting us to just get that $1, and now from 65.8 we're about to be down to 62.8. So needing $1, we're about to have pulled back $3 from the highs. Hold on, I need to think about this. So I need to walk away with at least 72. And Q seems like it's about to test the previous day high. Up at 58. See, we've got a significant slowdown that I was talking about coming into about 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Seeing that slowdown. Just kind of see it here. We can see that slowdown. Don't want to close a position because of what's happened previously on RTY and YM. At the same time, so at 64, I need it to go up 2.6 in the next 90 minutes. So, funnily enough, we haven't tested the all-time highs on NQ, and we've pulled back. Both on NQ and ES. RTY, did we hit target? Let's have a look. Not quite. Not quite. I need to make a decision here. Hit the previous day's high on YM. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. Well, technically it's a secondary entry on. So I'm going to go long. And on NQ, gonna go long. So 65, 75, 65, 65, 75, 35, 50, 35, 35, 50. What's gold doing? Gold is hanging around. $63.75. $63. $63.50. $5.89. $5.89. Okay. There we are. So got some secondary re-entries. We do have the risk of the previous day's high on both NQ and ES. But we decided to take those re-entry signals here at 2:37 Eastern Standard Time. So potentially could have a losing day here. Could give up the 95 realized, or we could have fairly decent winning day. So let's just have a look at NQ, risking about 63 here. Significant dent. On ES, let's see. Why is the ES chart like this? Let's see. 63. So we're risking about 100 across the ES and the NQ trade, just over 100. So that would take us negative on the day. And our gold trade could still obviously be negative. Negative, was that 25? Let's see. Negative 25. So could lose 125, about 126. Let's do 126 minus 95 equals 31. Okay. So if we lose all the trades, we'll be down minus negative 31 on the day, which isn't really a bad loss. A bit of a negative because we were up 95 before we just taken these recent re-entry signals on NQ and ES. Yeah, looks like I'm going to be stopped out on both. Oh, what was that? Let's go see what that is. Let's go see what that is. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be stopped out on both trades here pretty quickly. Not going to close the trades though. Not going to close the trades. Even though they look like they're going to be stopped out, let's leave them be. Well, actually, it looks like it's going to stop out first, actually. Probably in Q. Comes so close to the previous day's high. Sellers. Even this gold's pulling back. It's interesting. Let's see. We'll see here. Let's go over to the trades that are about to be stopped out. So it did take quite a bit of risk here, taking them just below the previous day high. Took the pullbacks. So they look like they're about to be stopped out. Seem to have overstayed my welcome here today. We'll see though. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Very much doubt we don't get stopped out here. There's no way this doesn't pull back, considering we're up so much. Supposedly we're in a bear market, so would expect the market to rotate both ways. Had buying all day, so selling at the end of the day, probably giving back all the buys. Be interesting actually. Imagine we sell all the way down to the 200s. That'd be pretty nice. Be pretty nice. Retest the previous day's high. Sell off all the way back down to where the market started. Around the open. Where's the open? Somewhere around here. 218. It's a long way to go actually. Yeah, definitely expect to be stopped out here. New candle. Let's have a look at the alerts. Nothing on the alerts yet. Okay. So we're 2.2 from target over here. That's why I'm doing. So we hit the target on YM. What if we're going to get a secondary entry on YM? Wait and see here. Okay, so selling's coming back. Come on. This is a re-entry signal below the previous day's high. Significant amount of risk associated with it. 1 hour 10 minutes to market close. All we've done is been bought up all day. Will we see some profit taking at the end here on a market pullback? That's the question. That is the question. Because got 5 seconds to make a decision here. Okay. Okie dokie. Decided not to take this, and the reason is because there is a potential to, if I lose all the trades I'm currently in, the gold, ES and NQ, there is a potential to lose about 31 today. I don't want to take the YM. Further add to the losses. So trading the P&L in a way. Maybe I'll just put an order out there. Would reduce the risk somewhat.
Order submitted.
Just going to put the order out there. Use it as a re-entry signal. So we've got re-entries on ES, NQ. May not work. May get stopped out. This gold trade. That doesn't look good at the moment. So we could have a losing day here. Looks likely. Maybe we just accept 31 as a losing day actually. That'll be a very small losing day.
Order canceled.
Considering the size of our winning days. We are buying at the end of the day. Pretty close to after the market has gone up all day. Instead, isn't the market likely to sell off? That's a question. You know what? Let me have a look. You know what? Okay. You know what? I'm just going to get out. I'm going to get out.
Order filled.
Okay. It's going to have a reset here. Even though I got secondary entries to go long, I'm going to take the losses. Realized 30, so gave back about 65 there. Okay. NQ. I think I'm going to go counter. I'm going to go counter. This may prove to be a big mistake because it's going against the primary strategy. But the thing is, we've been bought all day. I'm going to wait here. See how the candle closes. So let's see what we did. We realized a loss of 42. 42 on NQ and 22.5 on ES. So I'm thinking of going counter here. And it's increasingly looking like it's the wrong decision. We'll wait. There's still room up towards the previous day's high on ES and NQ. So there's no reason to have gotten out, is there? Again, realizing losses. You know what, I got out saying I was going to counter, so let's not do long. The trade idea was a belief that we would see selling and a pullback. So even if a long sets up, I'm not going to take it. Because I was long and I've taught myself out and got out. I had a stop down at 60, I think it was 66. So who knows if I actually saved. Mm. Hmm. I'm looking for a failure to go short. Maybe got 45 seconds to go. Not seeing a failure on ES or in Q. There was a failure on YM. So
Order filled.
475. 4. Okay. What's that? NQ. Oh my gosh, come on. What is all these alerts, man? Q
Order filled.
and ES. Oh, missed it on ES. You know, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in on ES. 31. Okay, so I guess we need to go and fix this. Okay. 31. 31. NQ. 3875. 3875. My gosh, I'm gonna have to do. You know what? This gold trade is almost too far from profit at the minute. I'm just gonna take it off.
Order filled.
Just took the gold trade off. 6.5. It's had its chance to get up towards that 66.6. So I've decided to just take it off. Decided to just take that off. Realize 35. Currently in YM. Looking for that move down to 476. Stops up at 647. Then we got an RTY. We've got ES trade on, looking for a move down to 31. Stop up at 56.25. Huh? That can't be right. $56.25. So how late was I? Oh my word. That's when I was filled. From 43 I was down to 39. Okay, it's 31. Down to 34 at the moment.
Target filled.
Target's filled. What was that? Oh, NQ. So the NQ reverse trade, 51. Got that. Okay. So NQ hit target. Can ES hit target? Let's see with ES. Okay. 32.25. That's 5 ticks from target. Goodness me. We've realized 86. Such a bad fill. Oh my word. Such a bad fill. Did say we were going to start taking trades, but I didn't expect to get such a bad fill. 43.50. It got filled at 40. Target's down at 31. Okay. Okay. Mm. Now there's a question. Do you take the trade off? Hmm. Still in the YM trade. Oh, goodness me. Now. What do you do? What do you do? Well, let's just have a look at the maths here. We've realized 86. And let's see. So if we're to stop at 86 on YM, we'd lose 21.5. Okay. And on ES, if we were to be, oh my gosh, why is this stop so big? I don't understand why the stop is twice the size of the target. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't understand this. Mm. Sixteen and a half. So I'll be walking away with about 23 on the day. If I was to hit stop on both the ES and the YM trades, which is a doozy. Oh, of course, gold now turns around. Imagine if gold actually goes up to the target of 66.6. I get out of it early at 6.5. And then he turns around and goes and gets the target up at 66.6. Oh, you're joking me. Well, decision time here. You know what? I'm going to close that for a loss. I'm going to close that for a loss. Close the two of those for a loss. Because that sort of price action, we've clearly hit a wall of buyers. That trade wasn't even part of the plan, so. So we're up at 59 across both trades. Maybe we take these as pullback entries. Cross YM. Pullback entries. $27.25. $4.86. So slightly above the previous stop. Looking for a move up to 710. Move up to 63. You know what? I've lost composure here. Taking far too many trades. Far too many trades. Let's have a look. I had some alerts go off. Okay, so that was the RTY telling me it's hit target. This now qualifies for a pullback entry. So this RTY we got out of early, that would have hit target. Been more patient. YM would have hit target. Been a more patient. So the most recently we lost, let's see how much we lost recently. On the shorts there, we could have definitely picked up some a win there. We lost 10, which isn't too bad. On the ES, what did we lose? Lost 16.25, which isn't great. Got a target there. So looking for, let's see, on ES, looking for that 63. Quite a bit away. It's actually above previous day's high. On a YM, looking for that 710. Which is quite a fair bit above the previous day's high. So we'll see here. I'm currently having some difficulty at the previous day's high on YM. Hoping that ES can pull it through. But you never know. You just never know. Maybe I should just walk away. Because, see? Right to the previous day. Mm. Because it's a pullback entry. It shouldn't really have a bearish candle after. Not after a pullback entry. The very next candle should be bullish. The bulls are supposed to keep momentum. Go look at the ES chart. Let's have a look at that ES chart. Let's see what the bulls can do here. The bulls fell here on ES. Let's have a look. Do we take a pullback entry on NQ? NQ is not ready. NQ is in fact telling us to go short. So NQ is telling us. NQ is telling us to go short. Hmm.
Order filled.
I'm going to take the short on NQ. Down to 413.50. So this ES trade is actually going against this. No, the NQ trade is actually going against the ES trade and against the YM trades. But let's go over there and have a look at those. Hmm. Thing is, I may close the ES and YM trades depending on how they close and let the ES trade, let the NQ trade run a little bit. Just realize the loss over there. No, these things are though. My big bet, maybe a big short. Because we've pulled back from the previous day high again on YM. So let's get out of the YM position. Took that for a loss. I'm gonna go back short in that. May come to regret that. ES. ES. Hold on. ES. We're gonna close that. We're gonna bet short. Going short across instruments now. That's my big bet at the minute. Down to 26.50 on ES. It's against the trend. NQ. Got the 413.50 already. Big bet across all these instruments. YM. 468. It's a big bet against my system. I think we're going to pull in. Think we are. Of course, this market could spike and take me out. 658. Could result in a big losing day. Big buying at the end of the day. But I'm betting short. $57.75. Cut out. Gone negative in the P&L. Gone negative in the P&L. $18.58. Yeah, $18.58. Yeah, a big spike here at the end of the day could result in a significant loss for me. Would be a big loss on the day. But it's a risk I'm willing to take here. I do think we've traveled quite a bit to the upside. Maybe we'll see that profit taking and my positions in YM, ES and in Q will work out. But same time, could see a big spike here at the end. Market breakout to the upside, stop me out, have a significant loss on the day. Risking 78 over here. Risking, let's see what I'm risking over here. Risking 40 plus 78. That's 118. And I've got 96 over here. That's 24 plus 118 minus, so I'm risking 142, which is quite a significant amount. And if we take the current 39 that we've got, 39, so we're down 103, which is not an insignificant pullback in our P&L, but somewhat lower than what we've made over the past couple of days. About 50% of 2 days ago, of the 2 days ago's gains. There's a lot of overtrading on my part. Definitely could have walked away at 95 at the same time, so there is a potential for us to lose to just over 100 if we get stopped out in all our positions. Of course, gold is going up. So there is that risk, but I know the risk, I'm taking it on, so be it. So be it. Shorting a market that's this strong. Is it the smartest decision? Probably not. Probably not. Some would say not. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. I suppose if we were going to short, we should have shorted the weakest instrument at the time. But we'll have a look. 2650. Will the market really be this close to its previous day's high and not get there? Because there is a high thinking that we'll test the previous day high, and if we were to sell off after testing the previous day high. Currently sitting up at 58. My stop's at 57.75. So there is that risk that we may test that previous day's high before going down. Does the market go down first and punish everyone that's looking for the market to get up towards that 58 previous days high? Oh, see, we're up at 81 from 39, so let's see, down to 58. So this doesn't mean anything. This whole candle can just retrace itself, so this doesn't even mean anything. We're just up at 81. This move could just be a false move down, and market could turn around and still stop us out. Doesn't mean anything. Absolutely nothing at the moment. So even though we're up at 81, look how quickly we're down to 60s there. So this could easily just turn around at any moment, rush up, hit our stop up there at 78. So not reading too much into it. See, it's not really being followed through on the YM. So we got 67 here. If we get to target, We've got maybe like over 30 there. How much would that be actually? It's like 35, 38. So we get 38 if we get to target here. We get 67 if we get to target here. That's 105. Onto that, bring us to 144. And then with that, probably adjust my stop to break even. So if I get to target on the ES and NQ, I'll adjust my stop to break even on YM because it seems to be a bit of a laggard. So we got down to 34 there. Hopefully NQ is performing a lot better. Oh, it's got to 35. That's still a significant. Again, we can just bounce off this and go up and hit our stop. So anything can still happen. Anything can still happen. This move could be just to scare out the shorts, get some shorts on the wrong side of the market, then run the market higher, breaking highs a day, hit our stop. So I'm not going to read too much into this at the moment. Probably need to get below the 33.75s and sustain lower prices. Probably break below the, let's see, need to break the 31s. 31s, that's on ES. Yeah, we need to break the 31s on ES. NQ, let's see what that level is on NQ. Yeah, we need to break the 31.75s. Okay, seem to be having some momentum here. Let's see what we want to do here. You can see 121 there. Buyers have come back in. So we broke the lows. Buyers have stepped back in. Decision time. Do we adjust all our stops to break even? Walk away with 39? Or do we hold for the bigger move? That's the question. Do we hold for the bigger move? Okay. See, it's broke those lows. Just hit 22. So about 10 points away from our target there. Let's see. Hit 21.5. So we got 149 there. Did we hit at the target or something? Came pretty close, got to 27. So a couple of ticks away actually. You know what? Walk away at 39. You know what? Walk away at 39. If the market wants to come down and get my targets, then so be it. But can't have the market come that close to target and come all the way back. Seeing we're up at 149 at one point there. So, so we're down at the 121 level. So less than 10 points to target. So we're up at 148. We just saw 17, 15, 14. Targets at 13. Can we get through?
Target filled.
Target's filled. What target was that? ES target hit.
Target filled.
NQ target hit. YM target hit. So, all targets hit. And we're up 168.360. So picked up 24 there on YM. On ES, we picked up 38,750, and on NQ picked up 67,750. So with that, I'm going to end the day. It's traded a lot longer than I wanted. Currently a 3-hour and 35-minute stream. As you can see, there's a period through here where I was a bit out of sorts, taking longs and shorts, eventually settled with trades that weren't actually part of my system, but it was a bit of a mean reversion trade across the board, and we've seen all three work, take us from being up 39 to up 168, 360. So with that said, thanks for watching, good luck trading, and have a great day.